What do you think, Miriam, in terms of topics out here has been a change in the way that policy is being written, and particularly driven by, you had the GDPR turn, and now it's, what are the states doing?
Yeah, so obviously we have CCPA, which is in force, but doesn't actually start to be enforced until the summer, and we still have draft regulations. So the AG just came out with new set of draft regulations, but they're not final yet. And so there's a lot of...
What in the new draft regulation, what's causing the most consternation?
Well, I mean, for example, the law says that the IP address is considered personal information. So that really caused people a lot of concern, particularly when you're thinking about ad tech and advertising, and how do you respond to an individual rights request if IP address is personal information, but you have no way to link that IP address to a person? How do you know that you're actually giving the person the information that belongs to them or that relates to them?
So let me just walk that through with you. So you're saying, so user goes to a website and there's a IP address that's associated with contacting the site. Under the new law, as a user, I could make a demand of the company that says,
right,
I want to know what information
you have about me, right? So you have an access right under the CCPA. So some companies associate an IP address with a person, right? So you can say that IP address 123 is associated with Miriam. Fine, that's identifiable. You can do that. But a lot of sites don't associate a IP address with a person, and so then what happens? I say, I'm Miriam. I want to know all the information about me you have about me. Well, you collect IP address, but how do you know it's me? So the new draft regulations say that IP address is only personal information if it's linkable to the person. So that's now, everybody's now rethinking all the stuff that they had done before. So there are just a bunch of things like that, which there are some really helpful clarifications, but there are also some things which are, just people have to rethink what they're going to do with their notices, how they're going to respond to these individual rights requests. So it's still a lot going on and a lot of change. It still has to come. And then we're seeing, like you were saying about the other states, a number of other states are seriously considering some kind of broader privacy law. Some of them are similar to what's happening in CCPA. Some of them are more like GDPR. So Washington State, Illinois, New York, New Jersey, they all have laws that are really gaining traction. So I think it's certainly possible we're going to see another state this year with a privacy law, which will be a challenge.